positive or win a game. By calling everyone else campers. Anyway, so yeah, I got done playing with one retard who camps every game. One else is saying, yeah, dude, stop camping. It's not just him. It's only you. And then he'll say, no, it's only you. It's a singular, not like plural. So how are you going to say it's only you to everyone? So yeah, this kid just making a fool of himself. He rage quits every game, and then somehow he ends up stalking me. It actually gives me a win since there's like nobody in the lobby. And again, this is public match, not private. Because I don't... maybe there's a way to prove it with my class, because I know certain things you can't. And public match, obviously, as you can see, I only have 10 out of 10. Usually custom games has more. I mean, then again, custom games, I can't say that for sure, because custom games can, you can set it however you want, but there are certain ways to tell. What's a good way? Well, I think it would be more of an options how I can just change the game mode, or maybe end the game. Well, I'd be the host, so of course it's going to say end the game. Oh, well, it doesn't say end the game. It says quit game. And usually quit games means you're not the host. And, I mean, I don't know if I am or aren't, because I just joined. It said there was a whole bunch of people, and then no one left, but no one joined either. It just, like, started with everyone and then instantly disappeared. No one even spawned in, so... yeah. Oh, by the way, there's also a little update. I might share this in another video, but so I checked the, one of the contracts you can get is to get this underworld camo for like every gun. It just goes for every gun. You don't have to unlock it for each gun. So there's a new update, and I don't know. They did this with I think, what was it? Advanced Warfare and yeah, I think it was Advanced Warfare. So what they did, and earlier on in Black Ops 3, what they did is they, in my opinion, it's just a really retarded move for Activision to do. If they're going to make it look like something else, make it look like something else. Because, oh yeah, they did that in Advanced Warfare. They like, royalty in the beginning looked like royalty on the gun. Then they switched it up. When you looked on the camo, or when you were picking your camo, it looks nothing like what was on your gun. So originally, the camo that you were picking out looked like what was on your gun. And then it didn't. And if I recall from one of the YouTubers, I'm not going to name names, and I can't really remember if I could even name names if I wanted to. I mean, this is not a reliable source, but you all can know if you go check right now. I haven't played in a while, so I can't say for sure. But if you all go check Advanced Warfare, the royalty camo has now changed. It used to be something else, and now it's been edited. And I'm talking about, like, people who have been playing towards the end of the game, they have no idea what I'm talking about. If that is true, which, I mean, I think I might understand what he's talking about. For those who had played it since day one, royalty looks quite different than it does now. I think it's Advanced Warfare. I can't say for 100% certainty, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on Advanced Warfare. If Advanced Warfare had a royalty camo, it looks like the actual gun. And then they brought out, when you're picking the camo, when it shows what it looks like without you actually putting it on the gun, the image of what the camo looks like without it, again, being put on your gun is different later on from what it was put on the gun. And either it was kept like that retardedly, or, like, I don't understand. Why would you put, like, I don't know, for example, golds, like it shows that you're putting on gold camo, but it looks silver, or something that's just not relative. So, yeah, it had a royalty camo. Change from when you're picking it out, and then when you picked it out, it looked nothing like what it showed that you were going to be equipping with your gun. So I just find that very counterproductive and really retarded for Activision. They're already making a lot of retarded decisions, but I just found this to be really super retarded. Now, I mean, I haven't played in a long time. It might have been a really, really early update where they reached, again, it's still retarded either way, but they updated the picture for what the camo was going to look like. And then later, and I mean way later, edit it to where the camo that you were going to equip it, and they changed what royalty originally looked like to match what they changed in the earlier update of when you pick your camo, there's squares, right? So that's probably an easier way to imagine it. So each square represents a camo you can equip. And in the square, it originally looks how it does on your gun. Then later, the square that you pick your camo on looked different and did not match your gun. And from what I've been told, I mean, again, there's a lot of or I won't say that. There's a lot of ignorant YouTubers out there either copying what everyone else is saying, or is not a reliable source, and they're just saying to get what they say for your subscribers, and not for what's best interest or what's going to best help you understand what's going on in the game. So again, I can't say for things just to get subscribers. or say things that are retarded just for troll's sake, you know. And I can appreciate like trolls. Like if you check out the channel, Wave115, he's a badass troller. He's funny, and I'll admit, if you get trolled by him, it gets annoying real quick. But I mean, if you're if you know what he's doing, it's an oh haha. But it seems to be only when you've noticed what he's actually doing, what his actual intent is. Well, actually, no, even then, even if you know he's trolling, it's not funny until you know he's a YouTuber. Oh, well, then that's the exception, which I find a little bit interesting. Oh, look, a random rejoined. Like, this is not, as you can tell, this is not a private match, because I'll get XP for this, and you'll see what I mean. So, completely random joined. But yeah, just to make long summary short, because there's been sometimes where I've explained the video and it doesn't make sense unless I explain it multiple times, which makes me sound retarded and repetitive, which bothers me, because if you can't understand it one time, then just replay the video. Don't make me sound redundant. Whatever, I think you're getting the drift. But anyway, so yeah, I think they either are still retarded and have the camo box not match the gun, or they eventually did that, but the update was way too late and they already made the mistake of sounding and looking retarded. So I just thought I'd mention that. And then they also did this with the 6th gun. So, and that's why I brought it up, because so it looks like this. It's more towards the butt of the gun. It had like a flower-looking, I don't know, it's just for the butt of the gun where most of the gemstones or whatever it is, the design is at the butt of the gun. And it looks like the camo it does on my gun, but then they changed it to this purpley, I don't know, spiral type camo that's gem-like, but it's not dark with bits of red, orange, and yellow. It's just completely purple, sparkly, and I don't know, crystallized. Sort of like this, but it's not all, it's just all purple, all its different shades of purple, and it's all crystallized. So it does not look like this at all. It's still, like, if I equip the purple camo, it ends up being this, because they just changed the camo squared. They didn't actually change the camo. So again, I think they're doing something retarded, updating the camo box before it's ready to actually be updated to the actual camo. And who's to say that people don't like this camo? Who's to say that black, orange, yellow, and green people don't like? Like, we can't say, because there's no, I don't think it's too early to tell. Plus, I don't know if there's been, like, a statistical vote, or however you want to measure it. Maybe they should, if they wanted to, they should add a, add a different camo, but not completely replace it unless just everyone hated it. So I just find that a bit interesting. That's just my opinion. Again, take it however way you will, but I just find that really not the way it should be. So again, not a fact, just an opinion. Oh, that double kill for the last kill. Please let that be the last kill. That would be awesome. Yep, it is. Nice. Alright, so, yeah, that was really not even a game. Victory time limit, and I don't know, because I've noticed in private matches that you won't be able to, do your... I mean, it could be an update glitch, because I've noticed all updates have never been actually an update. It's more of a downgrade, not an upgrade. It's like, it's if anything, it's always screwing things, not better things. So, yeah. When I play private match, she doesn't say anything, and it says you can only do good game things, but it even doesn't even let you do that. See, as you can tell, I have all 3. It lets me do them, and this is an official online. I just got into a lobby that had nobody in it except me. And originally it had a full lobby, but everyone just disappeared or got kicked somewhere. I don't even know. Modders, I don't even know. So maybe... I'm going to wait until everyone's in the lobby, just in case you guys can't hear me unless the screen has been loaded. I've actually got to go in a little bit. I'm having a party with friends of mine. I'm also going to a business meeting, being the successful fancy pants bottom chin the third man that I am, richer and all you peasants and whatever. I'm going to be going to a business meeting. So... yeah, I just thought that was very interesting. So maybe there might be somewhere in the near future a way to exploit this, whether it be in the system, Lizard, some retarded camper talking a bunch of crap and then not living up to it, you know, walking the walk but not talking the talk, or talking the talk but not walking the walk. Yeah, I really have no idea what it is. It's more likely than not, in my opinion, my best educated guess, that it's a glitch. And because no one knows how to use it, it's either spasmic, which means it's uncontrollable and it happens at many times, or it's spasmic as to our appearance and the way we see it, but there might be a way to control it where you can just join however which way you want, and that way, I mean, I don't know if it would work for free-for-all. I don't think anyone's allowed to join, or maybe it did before, but not as of now. I can't join through party, invite, triangle, or square. But yeah, maybe that's some way to just make it to where if you wanted everyone to be in a private game, but technically being online, and just be a 6-man 6 of everyone in your clan versus everyone in your clan, like just buck all 6 members versus buck all other 6 members. You know, I mean, there might be a way to exploit this, so you can just have the entire lobby yourself if you want to boost. And I'm not promoting boosting for anyone who's trying to put down my channel, or not that it's popular enough for it even to be that, but hoping, you know, hopeful thinking. Yeah, it might be a way for boosters to boost, and this is said for only educational purposes only. So yeah, if you're going to be boosting, that's a way to do it. Not supporting that idea, because if you can control the lobby and you can end up forcing yourself to be the host, and you just invite everyone that you know, because as far as I know, unless it's been a certain given amount of time, or your connection's absolutely so superb it sort of surpasses the glitch, then other people might be able to join you. Otherwise, I think you might only be able to invite people. Only people that are going to be able to join is going to be after a certain given period of time, because as you saw from beginning to end, only 2 people joined towards the end of the game. So yeah, I just find that interesting. So let me know what you guys think in the comment sections below. Maybe you can find a way to exploit this glitch. If so, please tell me how to do it. Only because, I mean, I was the founder of this understanding, and then because I've looked it up on YouTube, and I haven't found anyone else knowing of this topic or discussing this topic. I tend to be the first person to find glitches that no one else does, and then if I don't put it up online or make it official, someone else, I'll show a friend, and then they'll show their friend and the friend and the friend, and then someone else. Yeah, this actually happens to me more often than not, especially in Advanced Warfare. I went to watch this video to see if anyone had claimed it, and there was at least 3 different people saying, "No, I found it first. No, I found it first." It's like, screw you all. I bought this at day 0, and I looked it up on YouTube for a good 48 hours while playing it. Nobody knew the glitch that, I mean, was patched immediately. It was like the first glitch. But yeah, in Advanced Warfare, I was the founder for Xbox 360 and PS3, and even PC, because I had looked it up, and nowhere on any system had anyone found it. It was the, I forget what it was. I think it might have been called Detroit, where what you would do is get on one of the spawn trucks that was covering one of the main camping spots that had a window, 2 doors. And yeah, it was just like behind the truck, and you could crawl under the truck. You know, I think you guys know what I'm talking about. I think it's called Detroit. I'm not sure. So anyway, if you would I don't think they had wall running, but if you jump and then double jump in just the right way, you could get on the very top of the building on a little limited ledge, and you could just shoot people down. And it was really cool, especially if you have a silencer, or where you only shoot when you know they're not looking at you. And apparently I hadn't put it up quick enough, or my channel hadn't been out long enough, and then I guess when I told my friend, and that person told his friend, and again, everyone claims it to be first just to make their channel more popular, versus doing what was right and actually giving credit where credit was due, and really giving it to who had originally found it first. But because I have no proof, don't quote me if you know, or, you know, I'm not trying to be like, oh, I got this, because I guarantee you I'm not perfect. I guarantee you I haven't found all the glitches, or found all these first glitches. I do tend to find a lot more glitches than most people do, because I like to explore, I like to experiment. I'm a very scientific person. I like to be open-minded and keep exploration, which is another reason why I like RPGs and stuff like that. But that's for another topic. I sort of gotten off topic here. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. But yeah, if you have any advice for me as far as what you would like the next video about, just let me know. Comment section below, of course. Like, subscribe. It really is appreciated. You, YouTube as a whole, make this all possible. I also have a Patreon. I believe it's under the same name. If not, I'm sure there's a link in the description below, or a way you can find out. Just comment again if it's not. But look at this guy. He's leaving and then rage quitting and then joining me back. So it's like, is he a stalker or is he scared? But the funny thing, either way, he's a Master Prestige. Oh, quick thing I have to notice, and again, this is not to trash talk, not to pick on this guy, but I've noticed like 90% of the people I play with Master Prestige are either modded, or just, and they suck, or non-modded and they suck. And it's like, ooh, I don't want to play with player of the 1000 Master Prestige, or player 85 Master Prestige. Like, You know, I would have been more intimidated if they were intimidating to me. Or, I mean, I would have been more careful about my gameplay and my choice of gun class setup if I knew they were legit at Master Prestige, or even if they weren't. However they got to Master Prestige, however way, I would have been more cautious. But ever since I've been playing Master Prestige, the only times I, like, put on my class, which my more strategic class, to beat these guys is because either they're using mods due to the fact they mod it for their Master Prestige, or just the fact that they just camp and then they're going to talk a bunch of trash saying, oh, everyone else sucks and they're the best and no one's better than them. And that camping in the corner, oh, I never camped in corners, when you see in the last kill cam they're camping in corners. Or even the smart campers. Here's the thing with smart campers, like, they'll camp the entire game and everyone knows it, but just so they can prove it, if they're having to live stream their channel, they'll edit the parts where they're camping, which is the majority of the game. They'll just take little snippets because that's all they'll have to use. And then for the very final kill, that's when they run around and pull out a sniper, which they might get a lucky shot with. And they'll delete all the other videos where the complete terrible accuracy. So I just find that very funny and just not facepalm worthy. It's more like double slam your palm in your face, leave a red mark worthy, because that's just retarded. Like, you're spewing a lie and then promoting your ignorance and your egotistical self. It's like, you think Rainbow Dash is bad, you think Robert Downey Jr., you think freaking Alucard is bad. You know, at least they have something to brag about. Because what their pride is based on is actual skill, or actual prowess, or actual real true immortality or power. You know, at least they have something they can say that no one can argue with, because it's undoubtedly a fact, and that there's no arguing with it. Then you got the campers saying, oh, I never camped. Everyone in the lobby knows they camped, but will say, oh, you know, there's the suck-ups that will just suck them dry, saying, oh yeah, cool, quick scope in the YouTube comments below, but that's like their lucky quick scope because they suck at everything else, obviously due to the fact they're camping. Or you got the people that will just jump in and say, oh, you know, you're talking too much. It's like, you should have been in the last couple games I've been. Everyone was talking too much because they were all raging about how this kid was talking a bunch of crap saying he's the best, yet all he did was camp and be scared of everyone. Like that's the thing. You either camp to troll, which some people do, but the majority of the campers are literally, you can be a Master Prestige, everything unlocked, quote unquote saying you're the better than everyone, but yet they'll camp in a corner and they'll go try hard and panic knife. And what I mean, I put emphasis on panic knife because they panic. They're panicked, they're scared, and that's why they can't, because they know they suck and they're going absolute try hard because they can't play casually and go positive or do even slightly good. Like, their try hard is a above average gamer's casual plus positive KD casual play. That's the thing. That's why they make themselves look good in their YouTube videos, or maybe for the final kill cam, because they know they suck everywhere else. So I find that it's just you know, it's just a mirage. It's just something to, you know, promote retardation. But that's, I don't know. Again, I'm ranting here. I'm not trying to make a rant video. Just thought I'd let you guys know it's coming up on 20 minutes. So, yeah, have a nice day. Bye-bye.